Hi, everybody. So today, I feel like I'm always saying this anymore. I have a weird thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about shame. And the reason why this is really coming up is because this conversation has come up in so many ways this past week that I really felt like it was important. And it's also really interesting because I chose to sit in this spot for the video, and I happen to have behind me here the vibrational frequency chart. And shame is actually the lowest frequency, the lowest vibration that we carry. Some people might think that it's anger or grief or depression, but it's actually shame. And, what I have come to realize is that we can carry shame in us for things that are not really ours, for things and impressions that we picked up from generationally. Sometimes it was just in childhood. You had experiences that made you feel like you had something to be embarrassed or ashamed of, particularly about yourself. And this feeling of shame, in whatever form it comes in, is deeply impactful for the amount of struggle that we feel, the amount of depression that we feel, the amount of stuckness that we can feel. And so what I would really ask you to take a look at is to be honest with yourself about where you might be holding on to shame. And so if there is repeating cycles, repeating patterns, if you feel like you are in struggle or stuck in a space or around a particular aspect of your life, I want you to ask yourself, not necessarily back to this point, but is there any kind of shame that you can identify? And, I often say that, first of all, we're never really stuck because we are always creating and in energy flow. So it's just about being mindful about what am I creating, right? But that sense of struggle and challenge and sometimes depression and the feeling of being stuck is often because you have some unprocessed emotion that is keeping your energy constricted. And so I talk a lot about it being in grief. I talk a lot about it being in resentment. And today I just